A 72-hour fast can completely regenerate. New scientific study that resets your immune system. Can you imagine being able to completely regenerate your immune system without drugs, without expensive supplements, just with something that we all have access to? A study from the University of Southern California revealed that fasting for 72 hours can do exactly that. A total immune system reset. What did the researchers discover? During a prolonged fast, the body first uses up glucose and then fat as an energy source. What happens when all this occurs? A deep detoxification mode is activated, damaged cells are eliminated, accumulated toxins are cleared out, and the body prepares for regeneration. The most surprising thing happens when you resume eating. At that moment, the stem cells wake up and start producing new healthy white blood cells, completely strengthening the immune system, as if you had reset it. This was observed in both mice and humans. Even patients undergoing chemotherapy, whose immune systems are usually very weakened, showed significant improvements after doing these fasting cycles. Dr. Walter Longo, the lead researcher of this study, explained that this process is due to the suppression of a gene called protein kinase A. When protein kinase A is turned off, stem cells enter a regenerative mode and the immune system can get rid of old and weak cells, rebuilding itself from scratch with new and strong cells. In other words, it's like turning your immune system off and then back on, but updated and optimized. What does this mean for you? That fasting could become one of the most powerful, natural, and accessible tools to strengthen your immunity, especially in older people with low defenses, patients weakened by strong medical treatments, and anyone looking for a drug-free method of prevention and regeneration. But be careful, it's not for everyone, nor is it something to improvise. This type of prolonged fasting should be done under medical supervision or with a lot of knowledge on the subject, especially in people with health problems. The body has the ability to heal and regenerate itself. It just needs us to give it the opportunity, not at the wrong time, but in the right way. Let me know in the comments, would you try a 72-hour fast to reset your immune system? Tell me here, yes or no, and why. And if you've already done it, let me know as well. What can you have during a prolonged fast of 24 to 72 hours if you're doing or planning to do a prolonged fast between 24 and 72 hours? Is there something you need to know? Some things that seem harmless aren't? For example, some foods and drinks can disrupt cell regeneration. Without you realizing it, today I'll explain what you can have and what you should avoid to make the most of all the benefits of this fasting. Let's start with the basics during a prolonged fast. You don't need anything solid, obviously, but you can and should stay properly hydrated. So here's what you can have. Pure water is your best ally, and if you add a pinch of virgin sea salt, you'll replenish essential minerals like sodium and magnesium, which your body loses when you're not eating. You can also add a little bit of seawater to a large glass of water. Secondly, you can have mild herbal infusions like chamomile, mint, rooibos, or white tea. They help calm your nervous system and keep you focused. Third, green tea or coffee, just plain without sugar, milk, or sweeteners, but with a warning if you're stressed or not sleeping well. Coffee increases cortisol, reducing fasting benefits, so drink it moderately. I no longer consume caffeine or thein. Apple cider vinegar is useful for fat loss as it boosts insulin sensitivity and speeds up lipolysis. But if you are already at your ideal weight or underweight, avoid using it because it will make you lose body mass. Avoid anything with calories during a long fast, including juices, fatty broths, and plant or animal milk, as these trigger digestion and disrupt autophagy and regeneration. Nothing sweet, and this includes artificial sweeteners, as I just told you before. Even if they don't have calories, they trick the brain with the sweet taste and cause a small release of insulin that interrupts the metabolic state of fasting. Number 3, you shouldn't take fatty or antioxidant supplements during these days. Avoid omega-3 vitamin D, resveratrol vitamin C. Why? Because fasting works thanks to controlled stress on the body, and antioxidants block that regenerative stimulus. It also has a small amount of calories, remember. Fasting isn't about starving. It's about creating the perfect environment for your body to cleanse, repair, and renew itself. Tell me in the comments. Did you know that even a sweetener can break your fast? Tell me yes or no, and why. What drink do you usually have with your prolonged fasts? Or also, tell me, have you ever done a prolonged fast, or are you planning to do one soon? 10 drinks that won't break your fast. Not sure what to drink while fasting? Here are simple rules to help you avoid breaking your fast, so you don't experience a crash and can take full advantage of all its benefits. Part 1. The essentials of fasting. Fasting isn't about eating a little, it's about not consuming calories during a specific window of time. Keys to not breaking it. Avoid anything that raises glucose, insulin, mTOR, insulin-like growth factor 1, or uric acid. After 12 hours, you start noticing benefits that grow with time. Clean energy, focus, and better insulin sensitivity. Most discomforts are not from fasting, they're from dehydration and loss of electrolytes. Therefore, part 2. What you can drink is water, lots of water, plus electrolytes, sodium, potassium, magnesium, without sugars or sweeteners. A few drops of lemon in a liter of water, like half a lemon, won't break the fast. Water plus a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, but without honey, unsweetened herbal infusions like chamomile, mint, rosemary, hibiscus, teas, green tea, black tea, white tea, rooibos, matcha with nothing added, black coffee, but filtered, preferably decaffeinated. Of course, if you drink a lot of espressos in a row, the lipid fraction can slightly interfere with the fast. Opt for filtered coffee or unsweetened made. Advanced tip. Prepare your daily bottle with water and electrolytes, then go. By drinking constantly, do you avoid keto flu and dizziness? Part 3. What breaks your fast and what should you avoid? Fruit juices, vegetables, smoothies, and fitness drinks have sugars and carbohydrates. Avoid bone broth during fasting. It's good for breaking the fast. Their amino acids activate mTOR. Avoid added fats like coconut oil, medium-chain triglyceride oil, butter, plant-based milks, coconut, almond bulletproof coffee. Avoid protein powders or drinks with collagen, and avoid sweeteners and polyols. Maltitol, sorbitol, xylitol, even with 0 calories, can affect insulin and uric acid. Given the controversy around erythritol, it's better to avoid it. Part 4. Quick myths. Does fasting cause gastritis? No, it doesn't cause gastritis. It might bother you if you already had gastritis before, so treat that first. Myths. You might faint if you rely only on sugar and don't hydrate with electrolytes. That's why you can feel bad with metabolic flexibility, not because you're losing muscle. In fasts under 24 hours, growth hormone rises. Prioritize protein and strength in your eating window. Part 5. How to break your fast correctly. Don't start with ice cream, bread, pasta, or very sweet fruits that spike glucose and insulin. Choose one of these to break your fast. 1. A large plate of vegetables followed by protein and fat like eggs, sardines, or meat with avocado. Bone broth as the main dish. For a quick meal, add a green salad, salmon, beef, eggs, and olive oil. Happy stomach, stable glucose. Leave a comment. I do mindful fasting.